Hello guys, welcome back to Laps and Yaps, everyone's favourite motorsport yapping series. And if it's not your favourite, make it. Make it your favourite. That was a bit weird. Right, last time I spoke, we had the Japanese Grand Prix coming up. And I also had my first track days of the year coming up. So, let's have a little yap about all of that. So, Japanese Grand Prix, one main thing I was saying is Oscar Piastri going to start the race? Bro did start. Bro started and got a podium. Turns out, when you actually get yourself involved in the race, you can get a trophy. Participation trophy or whatnot. Well, not participation because he also got on the podium, but, you know, point is, once you get involved, it's only up from there. So it was only up from 2 DNS actually. There was not really much way it could get worse minus having another DNS, even if you just did like the formation lap I was going to celebrate. So that's wonderful for him. Obviously, Kimi Antonelli got his... You can see that in frame, that's really awkward. Kimi Antonelli got his second ever win, 2 in a row. Pretty good going. Obviously safety car helped him out a bit, but I don't think that should still take away because he obviously was really fast anyway. Like, even without a safety car, he probably would have caught up to Oscar and won. His hair is so messy, but like I need it like this so that when I take it out, it's like, and it looks somewhat decent. But yeah, Kimi Antonelli, youngest ever World Drivers' Championship leader. That's a pretty good stat to have. Do I think he'll win the championship? It's hard to say because obviously, like, if you're thinking like in terms of who Mercedes going to favour, I would love to say they're going to favour George because he's been there for longer. He's, you know, stayed with the team. He's built it. Oh, he hasn't built it up because I mean, he joined when Hamilton was there. So let's be real, okay? But like, he's older, more experienced. So would you go for that, or would you go, well, Kimi's leading now, 3 races in. But also, we're only 3 races in, so we've still got 19 races to go. Did have to think then, because obviously we don't have 2 races. So then my next point that comes along is, what the hell is going on with Max Verstappen? Is Bro actually going to retire? Probably. Well, I don't know. I think my favourite part was when he actually managed to put his foot through the pole in the media pen. I'm not saying he did that in an angry way, I just think it's quite funny that he did that. Really summed up his like rage and his feelings. But then like, he's obviously not enjoying it. He said to BBC that he's not enjoying it and like, retirement. He didn't say like retirement is possible. I don't actually know what he said, but I think he said like end of year retirement is a possibility, but not in the exact words. I don't want to quote him and be wrong. But if he retires, everyone's like, no, like, you know, some drivers retire and you're like, that's it, you're never going to see him again. We're going to see him. He will be in GT. He will be in NLS. You best believe there's a Nürburgring race, he will be there. A GT World Challenge, probably in that as well, let's be real. Because he loves racing. He just loves racing. And I think that's one thing for him is his battery deployment, because also I think this is true. Like, they don't actually control when they deploy battery. So it's kind of like taking a bit away from the racing side of it. So for some people, I think it's a bit like, oh, I don't really want that. And by people, I mean Max. But I'd actually be quite sad if he retires because he's actually a pretty like big person in the sport, a bit of an icon, a bit of a little diva. Everyone loves my photo wall and how spread out it is, and this is what I'm really sad to say is that I've ordered more photos, so like some of the gaps are going to start to get filled and hopefully by the end of the year be completely filled. They're all going to be motorsport themed photos though, because what else matters? Okay, now we have a 4-week gap actually by the time this is posted. What's everyone doing in the 4-week gap? Personally, I'm going to many racetracks, keep myself entertained. But that's a good plan. Might work for some of you guys as well. So I think it's going to work for me. Well, I went to Silvo, going to Brands, going to Donny. maybe some of the tracks. Who knows? I do have to remember that I do, like, college does need to come first. Like, I do have to remember, hang on a minute, have college and all that. Can't just go to a racetrack anytime I wanted. Like, so last week I was at GB3 and 4 testing, so that's still doing 2 days in a row. It was so much fun. I did a couple interviews. I decided that I actually wanted to try photography, and I got some really good shots. A lot of them were over on my Instagram, so, you know, cheeky little, go have a look. Now I might put some up here, be like, oh, photo. Wrong thing is, I do think that I'm not saved on my device anymore, so maybe we won't. But I was really annoyed because I was going to go on Thursday for British Air4, and I thought, no, like, I should go to college, do this exam. Like, it's a 3-hour exam, there's no way I can get out of it. Anyway, the exam actually only ended up being 30 minutes, so I could have done from home. So I was a bit like, oh, okay. I opened Instagram Friday after my exams, and I'd been asked to go to Silverstone on the Friday to do, like, some content around Fiestas and stuff, which would have been really cool. So I asked to go do content for Fiestas, which was, like, really cool. Well, not really asked. Some driver was like, are you going to go to Silverstone because you could do content around Fiestas? So, like, okay. Anyway, I had 2 exams, so I didn't go. And, like, I just knew, like, I couldn't get out of it, okay? I opened Instagram on my way home, and it's like, one driver posted something about his British Air4 testing day before. Who was there? Mark Webber. I actually almost cried. I was like, oh my god, I could have been there. Like, I got else if I wanted to go. Like, people said to me, like, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? I would have said no to go do a 30-minute exam which I could have done from home. I'm so mad. But it is what it is, and we just hope Webber overhears that I race the scene that I'm at. Okay, because if I meet him, there will be tears. Like, physical tears. But anyway, I've had 3 days at Silverstone so far this year. Well, this racing, yeah. We went to GB3, already spoken about. I heard 2 days ago, I was at British GT Media Day. Lovely. Got to see some favourite people. Got to see some of my motorsport divas. I hang out with at tracks. Love them all. I did 3 interviews. They're all coming soon, I promise. One might already be out by the time this is posted. Probably not. But they are coming. They are there. I'm getting around to them. Slowly. They're edited. Oh, I've got 3 interviews plus GT Pit Walk. Yappa. I asked all the drivers the same question, just put it in one video because it's easier. So that is coming. It is coming. But obviously, I took so many photos, and some of them were actually quite good. So I'm slowly getting through them to put them on the Instagram. Slowly getting there. I don't even want to be a photographer, right, guys? Like, my goal isn't to be a photographer, but it's just been really cool to do it. I like the editing side of it. So, you know, it's pretty cool. But something devastating happened. I'm going to show you. One of the drivers were like, oh, I want to take a picture in front of the car. And I was like, yeah. So she just handed me back the mic. And then I dropped it. I don't know how well you can see, but it smashed. It still works, because I used it for the next lot of interviews, but I'm like this, I'm like, oh, I'll have this one. Because the drivers go to grab it, and I'm like, no, you have this one. And I'm like, I can't be showing off. Like, I can't be giving you guys a smashed microphone. Like, that does not look too good on me. But it was a great day, lots of testing. Loads and loads of testing. People got sunburned. I was actually, like, in a hoodie and leggings all day, so I didn't, but some people got sunburned. Because it actually wasn't windy or raining or cloudy. It was weirdly warm. But Brands next week. I'm so excited. I've never been to Brands. I've got to get the train, so I'm a little bit scared. But it's going to be really cool, so probably no laps on Yaps this week because I've literally got something on every friggin' day until Friday. And I think I probably would end up having something on knowing my luck. So, oops. But yeah, and then I just need to sort out some interviews because obviously we've got a gap, so I'm thinking, oh, interviews might be good. Do I know who to interview? No. Got ideas? Leave them in the comments. And yeah, laps and yaps, guys.